and far better than I thought it was going to be frank with you.
Can we talk about the talent? It's so incredible.
Well, we've been saying these are not, some of these kids are not the ones we auditioned.
Really?
All of a sudden, you know, let's just take JT at the end there. This was a kid in suspenders and a bow tie. I was waiting for it to spin at one point. And tonight he was emoting, he was dancing brilliantly, and Jordan was incredible. I mean, this was a young lady who was quite good, but tonight she was just so on point, as everyone was.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, it's definitely, we got to thank our all-stars because they're amazing dancers. So, you know, these kids got to pull up, you know, to their level, and our choreographers as well. They're unbelievable choreographers, and I think they're choreographing differently and thinking of new, exciting ways to utilize their small bodies. I mean, we've seen
one-handed lifts. What about that one-handed lift?
I thought they were utilizing their weightless bodies.
For sure.
Threw her over his head. There was one skating lift in there without ice.
You see that? Have you seen like a huge change from the time they started until tonight?
That's what we were just saying. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a whole whirlwind. It's totally flip around.
And Jason, you couldn't help yourself but get up and dance tonight.
Oh man, you know, I was trying to compose myself, you know, but she egged me on, so I was like, oh,
it's got to cut it.
I gotta cut it.
Yeah. Are there certain, do you see yourself in any of the kids, like your personalities or maybe your journey? You see yourself on?
For me, no. These kids, I mean, someone's going to have to tell Jake how to get some confidence. Really. I mean, that poor kid just needs to ooze a little more. No, this is a different quality. It's a much higher standard nowadays than ever in my day. They're just brilliant now.
But I do see that same hunger for excellence. You know, it's such a refreshing thing to see somebody who just wants it so bad, and also on the other side that innocence. You know, they still have that innocence that you know, it is all about the dance. It's not about money. It's not about what somebody's gonna say on the other side. It's about the love of dance. You know,
and they're unfiltered. Whatever they say, they don't really, you know, they're not cautioning themselves.
Right.
I mean, just come on national television and talk about farting. How many people do that? Who does that?
That's funny.
How do you think all the other viewers are going to take the new format?
Well, I've seen a lot. Before we even started, there was a lot of, you know, this is wrong, how can you do this with kids? They're not going to be emotional. I was emotionally touched by numerous routines tonight. And they forget that these kids have been through a breakup of their home. They've been through bullying. You know, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds have emotions too. Are we ignoring that?
Right.
And the choreographers have been using it quite brilliantly, I think. And that's what I look forward to in the future.
Talk about having Maddie on the piano now. How funny is that?
How was that little twist to things?
Well, I look on Maddie as the kid's little sister. I look on Jason as their big brother, Paula as their auntie, and me as their granddad.